The views and opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect that of WPDE ABC 15, WWMB CW21, or its employees.
You're watching Carolina and Company on the road with the Laurinburg Chamber of Commerce. Your source for fun, entertainment, and events right here in Scotland County. With your hosts, Cecil Chandler and Amanda Sellers. If it's happening in Scotland County, it's on right here.
And welcome to Carolina and Company Live. We're out here on the road in Scotland County, and right now we are at St. Andrews University Equestrian Center, and they're our host location for today's show.
And you better believe, have you seen all these horses? It's unbelievable what they have out here. They all have all kind of things they teach people, and you can learn so much here. We're going to learn a lot here today.
That's right. We've got a lot of great things coming up on our show. Stay tuned. Check it out. We'll be right back.
Good Wednesday to you. Let's go ahead and look at live Doppler 15,000. We did have widespread precipitation across our viewing area, but that's just not the case this afternoon. All of it is starting to taper off, but we're left with the clouds. Let's go ahead and walk you through Futurecast starting just at noon. So right now, of course, we're left with a mix of sun and clouds. We're actually getting some pockets. The Wilmington area seeing a little bit less cloud coverage, but those clouds will dominate our area through the afternoon hours, even heading into the early evening hours. This is at 5 o'clock, right around your morning commute. One thing though is you don't need your umbrella because no rainfall, really just those clouds before those diminish and push away by heading into the evening hours, even going in the overnight hours, just partly cloudy skies. Those temperatures getting fairly low though. And speaking of temperatures, let's go ahead and get you out the door. If you haven't gone out just yet, or if you're taking a lunch break about to head out, 54 degrees in Hartsville, along with Sherrill, 57 right now in Florence, 55 in Johnsonville. Temperatures right along the Grand Strand, well, 54 in Myrtle Beach, and around 4 or 5 o'clock this morning, the temperature was 55. So because of that cloud deck, temperatures have not fluctuated all that much, and that's going to be the case heading through your Wednesday highs today across the PD and along the border belt, really across our entire area in the upper 50s, almost reaching 60 degrees right along the Grand Strand. But now those clouds are starting to diminish, and that rain chance, that's tapering off as well. We do have our winds out of the north at 5 to 10 miles per hour. So we've been dealing with the rain the first half of the week. Now Thursday heading into Friday, what's the story? Well, this cold, not only cool, but very cold air mass will be building in a lot of the areas in the Midwest, the Rockies, even up north, seeing this chill already. Well, it's going to slowly make it to our region, heading through the overnight hours through Thursday, even heading into your Friday. Go ahead and check out our temperature trend. We will be on a temperature roller coaster over the next 6 days in the 50s Wednesday heading into Thursday. Friday, we won't get out of the 40s by any means. Some areas won't even get out of the upper 30s. And then a warm front going to increase those temperatures. So here's your Grand Strand 7-day forecast. Well, that rain has since diminished for your Wednesday, a high of 58. And then clearing by Thursday heading into Friday. But that overnight low Thursday heading into Friday morning, yes, it's going to be in the 20s, but it's going to feel like it's going to be in the teens. So definitely a very large chill coming our way. Your inland 7-day forecast, 55 for your Wednesday, 49 as we head through your Thursday, and then a very chilly high of 40 degrees on Friday.
You're watching Carolina and Company on the road with the Laurinburg Chamber of Commerce. We're showcasing different businesses and events to do right here in Scotland County. Brought to you by ABC 15 and the Laurinburg Chamber of Commerce.
And welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. We're on the road, Laurinburg, Scotland County, and let me tell you, we're at a place now where there are a lot of horses.
That's right. Wow. Yeah, we're at St. Andrews Equestrian, and we've got Peggy with us, Peggy McElveen. And Peggy, you are the director here, the equestrian director. Mm-hmm. Now, what do you guys offer out here? It's not just, you know, a horse barn. Like, you guys have all kinds of stuff. Tell me about some things you have.
We really have a full program all the way around. Right that you'll see in the background as we're talking is one of our therapeutic horsemanship riders. And therapeutic horsemanship is a huge part of our program. All of our students at St. Andrews volunteer with this program. And we have about 100 students from the community who participate in it. Okay. And so it really is a fabulous program that we're able to offer students here in Scotland County as well as in Robeson County.
Well, and a little while ago I was learning that the kids that come here, they're not just kids for this program. It's 5 to, she said, up to 60 years old.
That's right. That's right. Exactly. For the therapeutic program, we have the little kindergarten children who are just precious, all the way up to, we did have some wounded warriors. We had a man who actually had been a steeplechase jockey prior to injury. And came back, and just to be able to be on a horse again.
Talk about incredible therapy.
Exactly, was a fabulous experience for him. But some of the things that have happened out here during this time have just been amazing, with children being on a horse and connecting with the horse and speaking for the first time, doing things. Josh has actually been to Special Olympics several times and represented the Ride Like a Knight program there. So we're very proud of him.
Well, how many horses? Y'all have a lot of horses now. How many can y'all do? And you know, in a time period when you're bringing people out here.
Well, we have a lot of horses. We have about 125 horses total on the property, but some of those are the hunter jumper horses, which you'll see later. Some of the Western horses. We have the therapeutic horses in this barn. The horses used in therapeutic program. We have the dressage horses, and then some of our students actually bring their horses with them, just to have them at school with them.
Now, you guys, St. Andrews University, they have different majors that are, you know, pre-vet, that kind of thing. Tell me about those.
We actually have right now 3 equine majors. We have equine business management, which is business administration with a specialization in equine, and that's a great major for people who are going into a business with horses in the future. We also have the therapeutic horsemanship program as a major. We were the first college in all of the United States to have a 4-year degree program in therapeutic horsemanship. And so it really sort of put Little Laurinburg on the map when that happened. And so that's a very important major. And our students, this is their lab, is all of these students who come to them, and the St. Andrews students learn how to work with different disabilities and with these children and adults.
Cool.
All right, now you're talking about jumping horses. Tell us about that now.
Well, we're going to see some of that in a little bit, but we have hunters and jumpers, and probably that is the largest percentage of our program. Most of the students at St. Andrews who ride, the majority ride hunters and jumpers. And we compete in the Intercollegiate Horse Show Association, and we do quite well there. We've made it to the national championship the last 5 years. And we also competed outside horse shows. Like this weekend, we'll be taking 12 students to Carolina Horse Park near Southern Pines for a horse show. This is a North Carolina Hunter Jumper sponsored show. So they take our horses, our school horses, and go compete.
And you also have dressage as well.
Which we have the dressage.
So there's a lot that can be offered out
Absolutely.
here at
There's
the
a lot.
Equestrian Center.
Yeah, it is.
And that's what brings students here from all over the country.
Okay.
It's because we're so varied in everything we have to offer.
Peggy, thank you for being with us.
so much.
Thanks. It was great to see you, and appreciate you coming out to our, what we love is our beautiful facility.
Awesome.
All right, stay with us. We got a lot more coming up. We're up in the Scotland County area right now.
Looking for a wonderful shopping experience? Then shop downtown Laurinburg. Hungry? Visit 215 on Main for a quick meal. Shirt Tales specializes in personalized garments for school, churches, clubs, and more. Find the perfect tuxedo rental and more at Harley's Tuxedo and Gifts. From trendy to obscure, you can find the perfect gift at Scotland Bling. If it's happening in Scotland County, you'll hear it first on 95.1, your hometown radio, WLNC. Shop downtown Laurinburg. Whether you're a local or on your way home from the beach, stop in at Exit 184 Laurinburg. It doesn't matter if you love seafood or landlubber food, Captain Larry's Seafood House has something for everyone. Find the freshest seafood and steaks right here. Need to get your car serviced? Then look no further than Haney's Tire and Recapping Service. Once you try us, we're sure you'll be back for more. And if you need a vehicle, stop in at Scotland Motors. You'll find over 400 pre-owned vehicles. And remember, go look at the rest, then come buy from the best.
The Laurinburg-Maxton Airport Industrial Park in Scotland County includes over 4,000 acres of prime industrial sites, with almost 1,800 acres ready for industrial and commercial development. The industrial park offers full-service infrastructure that includes a newly renovated runway, plus water, sewer, electric, and natural gas. So whether you're looking to build or simply expanding your current business, we invite you to come join the many businesses that already call the industrial park home. Call today.
Hello, everybody. I'm Cecil Chandler.
And I'm Amanda Sellers, and we're at Nick's Pick Quick. Every time we're up here in the Laurinburg area or the Scotland County area, we've got to stop by here and eat some lunch.
Look at the food we're talking about. Chicken, French fries,
Potato wedges, hot wings, cornbread.
mac and cheese.
Anything you want. That's a
right.
full meal right there.
Right here. And as you can see, every time at lunchtime, all of these stores in the area, they're full of people.
That's right.
Because it's good food. So don't forget, Nick's Pick Quick. Check it out when you're in the Scotland County, Laurinburg area.
This is not someplace you have to be. This is a place that you want to be.
You get that feeling when you come in that, wow, I'm home.
People that live in neighborhoods, they come and say, oh my gosh, I mean, it's so well developed.
6 o'clock this morning, I was in the fitness center. Will be tomorrow, walk in the days in between, swim.
Enthusiasm, that's what they have here, enthusiasm.
So come on down and join us. We'd love to have you.
You're watching Carolina and Company on the road with the Laurinburg Chamber of Commerce. We're showcasing different businesses and events to do right here in Scotland County. Brought to you by ABC 15 and the Laurinburg Chamber of Commerce.
And welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. We're on the road, Laurinburg, Scotland County, and right now, Scotland Healthcare Systems, and we got more to talk about.
That's right. Coming up is a women's event that you guys put on through the foundation. We have Leanne and we have Patrick with us. And okay, so first, Leanne, tell us what you do for the foundation, and then Patrick, tell us what you do, and then we'll talk about this cool event you guys have coming up for women. Leanne?
Okay, I am the foundation assistant with Scotland Memorial Foundation, and the reason that Scotland Memorial Foundation is involved in this event is that we actually raise the funds that make this event possible. And so we do an annual fundraising event that we just had the first Saturday in November called Putting on the Ritz.
Yeah.
And that raises money every year for our community health education programs. And the women's health event, this will be our 14th year coming up. And we're excited about this because these funds help pay for this event for our community.
Very cool. Now, Patrick, what do you do? What is your title here?
Okay, so I am the community health educator as well as patient navigator. And in that role, I am responsible for planning a lot of the community health education programs that the foundation gives those dollars for us to do. So pretty much every program that takes place, our key programs, I'm pretty much in charge of putting it together, making things work, and providing that opportunity to community members.
All right, now Putting on the Ritz, I bought a ticket. I don't reckon I won. Nobody called me.
We didn't call you, sadly.
How much money did y'all raise on that event?
We are still getting those final totals. We should have those any day now.
Okay.
We're excited. We're thinking this is going to be one of our best years yet. We're really excited about
Very
those
cool.
numbers so far.
And so now this is a women's health event. It happens every February. It's annual. And what happens there? Who's invited? What happens?
Well, it's open to ladies in all the communities that we serve, and even the communities that we don't serve. It's a ladies event. And one of the reasons that this event is so special is because women, we're the caretakers of our household. We take care of everyone, kids, grandkids, neighbors. This is a day that we set aside in the year where women take care of themselves. So we offer free health screenings, we offer speakers and workshops. It's a half day full of information, and our theme is always live, laugh, learn. And so we want them to do all of those things while they're there.
So now, where's all this going to take place? Where's this going to be at?
So the event is going to take place on February 4th. That's at First United Methodist Church here in Laurinburg with the address of 101 West Church Street. And as we said, it's an all-day event. The morning pretty much starts with community screening, so you can get your blood pressure checked, your cholesterol checked, your feet checked, a whole bunch of different screenings that are made possible through the foundation.
Do you have to register ahead of time?
Yes, we do ask that you register, only because we want to make sure we have enough seats, we have enough food and all those good items for the women. We're expecting about 200 women, so we do ask that you pre-register for that event. And in addition to that, there is a cost of $25 to attend that event. But if there is some financial hardship, we also have partial scholarships available. So if you are someone that's interested in attending and there is a hardship, if you just reach out to me, I'm more than happy to ask you a couple questions and get you that scholarship if deemed appropriate. Okay, you can register by calling me directly at 910-291-6933 or reaching out to someone in the foundation office as well.
That's pretty cool. I know, and having women's health event, like you said, it's the women are taking care of themselves, for a change, and also maybe some things that they don't get checked on a normal basis. Which I think is really neat. I know you guys do a lot of initiatives with mammograms and early detection and stuff like that. So
absolutely,
it sounds like a great event. Again, when is it?
It is Saturday, February the 4th, and we are in the end stages of picking our keynote speaker and finalizing workshops. And so we're asking everyone to save the date for February the 4th, and we'll have more information soon.
That's right. Hey, maybe a great Christmas present too for somebody.
Absolutely.
Say, come on, let's go and
get that shopping done.
Have a little time. That's right. All right, stay tuned. We'll be back with more on Carolina and Company live on the road in Scotland County.
On the first day of Christmas at SUV. On the second day of Christmas, luxury. On the third day of Christmas, sports cars. On the fourth day of Christmas, small cars. On the fifth day of Christmas, really big cars. On the sixth day of Christmas, convertibles. On the seventh day, trucks. On the eighth day, imports. On the 9th day, vans. On the 10th day, work vans. On the 11th day, work trucks. On the 12th day, classic cars. Go look at the rest. Come by for the best. Scotland Motors, Laurinburg, North Carolina. Merry Christmas.
Looking for a wonderful shopping experience? Then shop downtown Laurinburg. Hungry? Visit 215 on Main for a quick meal. Shirt Tales specializes in personalized garments for school, churches, clubs, and more. Find the perfect tuxedo rental and more at Harley's Tuxedo and Gifts. From trendy to obscure, you can find the perfect gift at Scotland Bling. If it's happening in Scotland County, you'll hear it first on 95.1, your hometown radio, WLNC. Shop downtown Laurinburg. Whether you're a local or on your way home from the beach, stop in at Exit 184 Laurinburg. It doesn't matter if you love seafood or landlubber food. Captain Larry's Seafood House has something for everyone. Find the freshest seafood and steaks right here. Need to get your car serviced? Then look no further than Haney's Tire and Recapping Service. Once you try us, we're sure you'll be back for more. And if you need a vehicle, stop in at Scotland Motors. You'll find over 400 pre-owned vehicles. And remember, go look at the rest, then come buy from the best.
You're watching Carolina and Company on the road with the Laurinburg Chamber of Commerce. We're showcasing different businesses and events to do right here in Scotland County. Brought to you by ABC 15 and the Laurinburg Chamber of Commerce.
Welcome back to Carolina and Company live on the road here in Scotland County. And guess what? It's lunchtime. We are at the Doghouse Express right here in Laurinburg. And I have the owner with us, Clayton. Now, all right, Clayton, tell us about the Doghouse. How'd you come up with this? Where'd the name come from? And tell us a little bit about the business.
The history of it, if anybody is from Laurinburg, they know the Brooks family. And my father and mother had operations on this property here. As a young boy, I lived in the grocery store that was actually right here, and this is my front yard.
How cool is that?
So this was back in the 50s, and then later on my father became very successful to where he had a large grocery store, a large restaurant, and a large drive-thru. He was the last owner of the Honeycomb, which most people of an older age know what the Honeycomb is. But I went away for many years. I told my father that I didn't like the business and was just too hard of work and just too confining, and I really wasn't crazy about it. So for many years I went away from it, and then I was going to sell my business and I was going to come back, but this building was left on our land, and it was actually given to us. And so I decided that I would rent it out, and then I decided and told my mother that I would just take it and see what I could do with it. Or I was going to go home to retire. Told my wife I would be here 6 months, get it up and going, and then I would just come home, but it's been 3.5 years.
Wow. So 3.5 years the Doghouse has been here. Now,
where I came up with the name, I do not know. It just somehow hit me. I was going to start out doing all hot dogs, and I learned to specialize in one thing and one thing only, and that was to specialize in hot dogs. As soon as I introduced hamburgers a year later, my business doubled overnight. Wow. So it was the demand for wanting the hamburgers.
Right.
If you want to know about the menu, everything in the restaurant is fresh because I do not have a freezer. So we hand patty our hamburger meat daily, and everything. Our onion rings are hand battered. Our French fries are cut fresh. So everything on the menu is fresh. Hot dogs, hamburgers, I make my own barbecue. Limited menu, and that's pretty well it. Make great tea. Awesome. And so business just continues to grow, and I continue to get older.
Now, so I can pick Southern, a Northern, or a chili cheese. That's kind of the basic of the menu as I'm looking, through that with hamburgers as well as the hot dogs.
Right.
And I mean, tea. I'm excited for lunch. I can't wait to eat some lunch. Now, Clayton. Okay, so out of these, what are some of your best sellers?
Oh, the hamburger actually, but a hot dog does outsell anything I have.
Okay, now which one though? The Southern, the Northern?
If you're raised in this area, hot dogs come with mustard, chili, slaw, and onions. That's just the way it is.
Yeah.
And so I called it the Southern style of anything I make, hamburgers as well. And then also offering the Northerns because someone told me I had to have a hot dog that had sauerkraut. So we call that the Northern dog. And then I do a chili cheese and put a whole strip of bacon on top of the hot dog.
Oh man. And now we talked about a little bit earlier that, you don't have a freezer in here, and you've got a great rating from, a cleanliness. That place is impeccable in there, and that's really neat. Everything's fresh. It's homemade. It's fresh.
Yeah, I came back for the fact is just to prove what my father had taught me. I know he's laughing at me that I'm back here on the land doing what I told him I didn't like. But it was just to prove the fact is, can I be successful in this business? And it was just a testing score. My credit will go to the best help in town. I've got phenomenal help.
That's fantastic. So now you can go through the drive-through, or we can come to the window, which is where we are now, and you can order. And they've got some great picnic tables out here to sit in.
Yes.
Is that kind of the model you wanted? That fast food, but not fast food quality? You wanted better quality?
I wanted the quality. If you order a hamburger, you're going to have to wait for us to put the patty on the grill and fry it at that time, and you have to wait 4 minutes for the hamburger.
4 minutes for
Yes.
the hamburger? Okay, I think I can wait 4 minutes now. I'm sure the line gets pretty long out here, right?
Yep, and we actually, if people behind them order hot dogs, we carry the hot dogs out even in the lineup and get those people served first, and they're pulling out and going on about their business.
Well, it sounds like you're doing a great job. Lots of customer service, fresh food. Come check out the Doghouse Express. We'll be back.
The Laurinburg-Maxton Airport Industrial Park in Scotland County includes over 4,000 acres of prime industrial sites, with almost 1,800 acres ready for industrial and commercial development. The industrial park offers full-service infrastructure that includes a newly renovated runway, plus water, sewer, electric, and natural gas. So whether you're looking to build or simply expanding your current business, we invite you to come join the many businesses that already call the industrial park home. Call today.
Hello everybody, I'm Cecil Chandler.
And I'm Amanda Sellers, and we're at Nick's Pick Quick. Every time we're up here in the Laurinburg area or the Scotland County area, we've got to stop by here and eat some lunch.
Look at the food we're talking about. Chicken, French fries,
Potato wedges, hot wings, cornbread.
mac and cheese.
Anything you want. That's
That's
a
right.
full meal right there.
Right here, and as you can see, every time at lunchtime, all of these stores in the area, they're full of people.
That's right.
Because it's good food. So don't forget, Nick's Pick Quick. Check it out when you're in the Scotland County, Laurinburg area.
You're watching Carolina and Company on the road with the Laurinburg Chamber of Commerce. We're showcasing different businesses and events to do right here in Scotland County. Brought to you by ABC 15 and the Laurinburg Chamber of Commerce.
And hello everybody, welcome back to Carolina and Company Live on the road up right here in the Scotland County area. And now we're visiting Shaw Academy. We're going to find out a little bit about this place.
That's right, and we have the principal from Shaw with us. Her name is Miss McLean. And Miss McLean, tell us, what is Shaw Academy? It's an alternative way of learning, but what does that mean?
Well, we definitely don't treat them as they're at an alternative school.
Sure.
We set high expectations from the beginning. And even from the initial meeting that we have with our students, we don't ask them, well, what did you do to get here at Shaw?
Right.
We ask them, what are their goals and what can we do to help you?
Right, because you don't want to focus on the past. You want to move forward
That's
to,
right.
to the
So
future.
Shaw is a fresh start for our students. We focus on their goals. We focus on what it is that they want to accomplish. And we focus on providing them with the tools and strategies that they need to be great. And they hear that a million times in a week. You can be great. So that is our focus. We do a lot to motivate them, because anytime we're working on goals, we need to have some motivation. A lot of it is intrinsic. We do motivational Mondays. So when they arrive on Monday, we have our pump-up music going. We have our pom-poms. We have our Motivational Monday Assembly. We have guest speakers coming in. So we're constantly just encouraging them to be great and letting them know that they can be great.
It's always a positive attitude.
Yes.
That's what you have to do to work it out.
That's right.
How many students y'all have here?
We have about 60, 65 average.
So that allows you to empower them, but also kind of on a one-on-one level.
Yes.
They get a lot of that kind of
Support.
attention.
Absolutely.
Talk
And
about
I think that's the
processes.
thing that we can offer them that they might not always get at their traditional school. We have lots
Sure.
of support. We have our counselor, mental health counselor. We have behavior support. So just right here in this one hallway, they have wraparound support, and that's one of the things that we enjoy being able to do, make them feel loved, make them feel supported, and just like I say, let them know that they can be great in everything that they do.
Have you seen the difference in the kids after they've come here?
Absolutely, and I'm sure they'll be able to share with you leadership. I think the biggest thing that encourages me is when I see that they believe in themselves and they know that they can dream bigger, and they know that we believe in them, and when they start to believe in themselves, that's what makes it worthwhile for me.
That's pretty cool, yeah. And just having that support, like you said, from all different angles, and that one-on-one attention, I think, is so important to be able to. I bet you kind of see a light switch go off, and all of a sudden,
Absolutely.
they're a different kid.
Absolutely.
That's awesome.
All right, well, we're going to talk to a couple of kids and find out what they've learned and what they think about the school.
Okay.
Okay?
That's right. We'll be right back.
On the first day of Christmas at SUV. On the second day of Christmas, luxury. On the third day of Christmas, sports cars. On the fourth day of Christmas, small cars. On the fifth day of Christmas, really big cars. On the sixth day of Christmas, convertibles. On the seventh day, trucks. On the eighth day, imports. On the ninth day, vans. On the 10th day, work vans. On the 11th day, work trucks. On the 12th day, classic cars. Go look at the rest. Come by for the best. Scotland Motors, Laurinburg, North Carolina. Merry Christmas.
Looking for a wonderful shopping experience? Then shop downtown Laurinburg. Hungry? Visit 215 on Main for a quick meal. Shirt Tales specializes in personalized garments for school, churches, clubs, and more. Find the perfect tuxedo rental and more at Harley's Tuxedo and Gifts. From trendy to obscure, you can find the perfect gift at Scotland Bling. If it's happening in Scotland County, you'll hear it first on 95.1, your hometown radio, WLNC. Shop downtown Laurinburg.
You're watching Carolina and Company on the road with the Laurinburg Chamber of Commerce. We're showcasing different businesses and events to do right here in Scotland County. Brought to you by ABC 15 and the Laurinburg Chamber of Commerce.
And welcome back.
That's right. And we are with Jameer and we're with Robert. Jameer, you are an 11th grader here, and Robert, you're a senior now. Jameer, why is Shaw, like, what has it done for you? What's this place done for you? Tell me a little bit about it.
It's like very supportive, like student and like peer and then faculty wise. And it's like you feel more genuine and more special while you're here. It's like you feel more loved than other, like your normal homeschool.
Yeah.
And then while you're here, you can improve just by you know, having your back on stuff.
Yeah.
Being very supportive.
Seems like they were really intentional and they care a lot about you individually. Robert?
It just make you seem at home, like everybody's there for you. It make you be great.
That's awesome.
All right, now notice you got on a blue blazer. You know, what's this about?
It's like a group that we go help places and be leaders around the school to make everybody be great.
Okay, so now and I know a little bit about Blue Blazers, and you have to then pick other kids that you think can be a part of the group, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And that you're kind of like their mentor, so you get to take the leadership role with that too, right?
Yes, ma'am.
That's
All
awesome.
right, well, thanks, guys.
Yeah.
Hey, keep up the good work, all right?
Sounds like you're doing an awesome job. All right, guys, we'll be back with more Carolina and Company Live.
The Laurinburg-Maxton Airport Industrial Park in Scotland County includes over 4,000 acres of prime industrial sites, with almost 1,800 acres ready for industrial and commercial development. The industrial park offers full-service infrastructure that includes a newly renovated runway, plus water, sewer, electric, and natural gas. So whether you're looking to build or simply expanding your current business, we invite you to come join the many businesses that already call the industrial park home. Call today.
Hello, everybody. I'm Cecil Chandler.
And I'm Amanda Sellers, and we're at Nick's Pick Quick. Every time we're up here in the Laurinburg area or the Scotland County area, we've got to stop by here and eat some lunch.
Look at the food we're talking about. Chicken, French fries,
Potato wedges, hot wings, cornbread.
mac and cheese.
Anything you want. That's a
right.
full meal right there.
Right here. And as you can see, every time at lunchtime, all of these stores in the area, they're full of people.
That's right.
Because it's good food. So don't forget, Nick's Pick Quick. Check it out when you're in the Scotland County, Laurinburg area.
You're watching Carolina and Company on the road with the Laurinburg Chamber of Commerce. We're showcasing different businesses and events to do right here in Scotland County. Brought to you by ABC 15 and the Laurinburg Chamber of Commerce.
And we've had a great show out here today on the road in Scotland County. We've seen a lot of different things. A women's health event and the doghouse.
Oh man, great food at the doghouse. I mean,
That's
it's just
right.
been a great time coming up here, and I did not ride a horse.
Nope.
No, I'm a little scared of a horse.
Okay, well, there's one.
It's a big horse behind
That's
me.
right. And we just, thanks to our host location today at St. Andrews University Equestrian Center, we've had a great time, seen a lot of cool things about horses and everything they have to offer here, including programs for education.
You got it. Thanks a lot for watching. We'll see you again real soon.
Carolina and Company Live is sponsored by the businesses, organizations, and groups featured in this program. The views and opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect that of WPDE ABC 15.